You know what, I've not showed you love since I've been there, bro.
Okay guys, I'm gonna show you now. I'm just grouping these basses because we're just tidying a track now. And grab a gate, a side chain, and it's from the kick snare. So we've grouped our kick and snare. And press flip. And then just putting a bit of the floor back in. Now I've grouped all my hi-hats, and I'm just gonna get an auto filter to cut out the bottom. We're just going to cut out the bottom frequencies because we want to clear it up for the subs. You always want to keep it clean, and then I'm adding this M bit to give it a lo-fi thing. I'm rounding it off at 15,000 and it's at 13 bits. Just trying to make it a bit lo-fi. And then this infiltrator is the reverb I'm going to use. It's got a reverb in there. I've been testing out these reverbs because they're quite cool. Just trying different ones. And the clipper, another really good tool. I'm bringing the ceiling down a bit like a limiter, and it just squashes out the sound for you. And then I'm softening it by adding this scoop. Try putting the reverb at the end. Now it's a short reverb that. I think I added a bit of a longer one on there. And what I'm going to do now is grab a gate, side chain, kick snare again, press flip. So just go back to the hats a minute, and then I'm going to press flip, and that's going to allow the kick snare to come through everything, which gives us a really clean sounding kick. And snare. Now these extra snares I'm going to add because I don't know if I said this before, I went through my sample packs and put it on really loud, and I deleted all the snares that were hurting my ears, so I just left with these. I've called them soft snares, and because we're going to harden them up with the transients and everything, just layering that up sounds quite good. Reverb, just cutting out the top and bottom frequencies, so we just got that mid energy. Okay, so the basses are from the sample pack 10, which is just getting released now, so if you look for that, that should be there, link in bio, link in description. That's bassleveltv.com. Now I'm just adding grouped all the drums. All your drum groups are grouped down to one group, labelled it drums, and then added this saturator, and then I'm putting the bass to the right a bit, which just brings out some more gritty tones, and then I've brought the dry wet down, and then yep, we've got another saturator. Just trying that out because I took the bass to the left this time, so it should be giving us very different harmonics, and I've just rolled it down again on the dry wet, I mean, I wouldn't recommend fully having that, but a little bit on the dry wet's cool. Sounds quite good. And then the transient shaper. So guys, you need to get hold of some sort of transient shaper. I use this on single kits, and then I also use it on the group. And then it makes the drums slam. And scooping a bit out, because lately I've been having a bit too much harshness after all the plugins. Just been trying to scoop it out a bit easier on the ear, because when you've got multiple layers of instruments and a lot of energy in the same area, it can build up. So I've got my bass in groups, I've got my drums in group. Now the main bass is from the sample packs. I'm going to put another clipper on this now, from the drum group. Okay, so I'm just grouping the white noise now and label it Atmos. Command and G to group, guys, if you don't know. And then the wider plugin, free plugin, just Google wider plugin. And I'm just making it wide and very spacious at the top. And then the auto filter again, like we did with the hi-hats, cutting out the bass frequencies. So we got it high and spread. Then I'm using this infiltrator again, just testing it out, different reverbs, because we've got some quite dark sounding reverbs. Now I've got my riser, put that in there as well. That's one that I created on Serum. It's an 8-bar riser, 16-bar riser. And then I'm adding this clipper to the Atmos group just to thicken the sound, bring the ceiling down. So a lot of clipper, guys, to thicken the sound, a bit like a limiter. That main bass is from the sample pack. Need to get that in the bass group, so it's sidechained. Got the open hats on beat. Always put a bit of open hats and a bump, like a ride cymbal. I like to use open hats. So a lot of sidechain, a lot of scooping out the low frequencies, transients, flippers. And then I've got these basses that I made earlier, which I forgot to set the camera recording. Whipped together this beat and then forgot it were not recording. And just trying out these amps. A bit more gritty sounding. And the end bit again just makes it a bit more like an MPC vibe, 90s hardware vibe. Roll off the top. So now I'm just grouping my bass group and my drum group, because I want to put this auto filter on it to open up the sound so that I can switch the filter off as we drop, which is something I've seen Skrillex do, and it's just a quick way
love since I've been there, bro.
Just a quick way to drop it in. And then I'm just switching it on and off for a little energy pocket there.
I've not showed you love since I've been there, bro. You know I've not showed you love since I've been there, bro. You know I've not showed you love since I've been there, bro. I've not showed you love since I've been there, bro.
Taking a beat.